A groundbreaking ceremony is set for next week for the final portion of the Ladiga Trail through West Anniston.
A local agency devoted to helping children who have been victims of abuse and neglect is calling attention to the continuing crisis faced by those children. We'll have these stories and more coming up.
The severe weather threat for East Alabama is increasing for tomorrow night. We will have the complete forecast details coming up.
Coming up in sports, the Calhoun County Golf Tournament was in full swing today. We also preview the other county tournaments that are taking place tonight as EAN Local News starts now.
Segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waldrop Manufacturing, metal buildings made right here in Calhoun County.
Hello, we're glad you could join us. I'm Mike Stedham.
And I'm Katie Edwards.
A motorcycle accident in Cleburne County took the life of a Phenix City man over the weekend. State troopers say 52-year-old Brian D. Crouch fell off a bridge on Cleburne County Road 24 Saturday afternoon, about 10 miles south of Oxford. His motorcycle became airborne and he landed on Alabama Highway 281. He was pronounced dead at the scene of that accident. The cause is still under investigation by state troopers.
Anniston will have a groundbreaking ceremony a week from Friday for the final section of the Chief Ladiga Trail. The ceremony will begin at 5 p.m. in Michael Tucker Park on Weaver Road in North Anniston. The final leg of the trail will add another 6.5 miles to the trail, bringing its total length to approximately 39.5 miles from downtown Anniston to the state line. The Chief Ladiga Trail connects to Georgia's Silver Comet Trail near Cedartown, forming the longest paved pedestrian pathway in the United States at 105 miles. City officials say it will take about 14 months to complete this final portion, with a projected opening date in summer 2025. The Chief Ladiga Trail is the state's first extended rails to trails endeavor, linking the cities of Anniston, Weaver, Jacksonville, and Piedmont as it passes through Calhoun and Cleburne counties. Research from Jacksonville State University's Center for Economic Development and Business Research anticipates that the trail's construction will stimulate an economic output of $11.9 million for the local economy. That's based on the trail's visitation rate of over 34,000 a year.
When we come back, a public awareness campaign started this morning highlighting local services for victims of child abuse.
For metal buildings in Alabama and the Southeast, Waldrop Manufacturing is your one-stop source. A Waldrop metal building provides the coverage and protection your investments need. They specialize in carports, RV covers, portable buildings, and storage buildings. Stop paying rent for storage. With Waldrop's price per foot, you can actually save money by buying straight from the manufacturer. Waldrop buildings are guaranteed because Waldrop manufactures buildings with U.S. steel right here in Calhoun County. Waldrop Manufacturing, serving the entire Southeast. Give them a call today. This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
Motorists driving up Layton Avenue in Anniston this month will see 340 blue and silver pinwheels spinning in front of the Calhoun Cleburne Children's Center. Each pinwheel represents one child who's been served by the center during the past 12 months. Carlene Pate, the center's office manager, says the display has fewer pinwheels than in previous years, when between 400 and 500 covered the center's front yard. Pate was asked what services are available to those area children through the center.
We offer counseling, especially trauma. We also try to maybe connect them. Lots of times it's hard for the parents to get the children here to the center, so we try to set them up with counseling at school, and we help get them prepared if they have to go to court and do any kind of testifying. We have a family advocate, we have 4 forensic interviewers, and then they're all counselors too, so they provide the counseling.
And Pate says that April is Child Abuse and Prevention Awareness Month. Each year, the center selects a new theme for this commemoration.
But this year it's peace, love, and hope. And that's what we're trying to get out to them this year. We just want it to stop, and we're doing everything we can to help.
When we come back, area cyclists are gearing up for the biggest bicycle racing event of the year.
Since 1993, WM Grocery has been a major part of our local community. WM offers the very best in fresh produce and an outstanding meat department. WM also has many local products not found anywhere else and fresh sushi every day. If you need an event catered, come see Mrs. K at any WM store. Curbside pickup is also available for your online grocery orders. Be sure to download the WM app for all the deals of the week and shopper rewards. Go check them out today at any of their locations.
We take pride in our community and appreciate your business.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Oxford Lumber. Come visit any of our locations in Oxford, Jacksonville, Talladega, and Roanoke.
Plans are being finalized for the 2024 Noble Street Festival and Sunny King Criterium, which will be held in downtown Anniston a week from Saturday from 11 a.m. until 7 p.m. The festival will feature food trucks, vendors, music, and shows throughout the day, including a live animal show from the Anniston Museums and Gardens. Music headliner Edgewood Heavy takes the stage at 5 p.m. And also during the festival, the downtown Anniston Arts and Entertainment District will be active. Individuals may purchase beverages from participating establishments marked with Main Street Anniston signs and carry those drinks throughout the district. Kids bike races start at 4:30 p.m. and registration is free. For adult riders, amateur races will begin at 8 a.m. and professional USA cycling races will kick off in the afternoon. More information is available at Main Street Anniston at annistonal.gov. Well, we certainly had bike riding weather this weekend.
We did. It was very nice today. Not much sunshine, a lot of clouds, and unfortunately we might need to be keeping our eyes on those clouds tomorrow.
Well, I know someone who can tell us for sure what we will need tomorrow as it relates to the weather, and that's John Holder, who joins us now in the EAN Weather Center. John?
Mike and Katie, we have a severe weather threat ahead for East Alabama tomorrow night and in the overnight hours into Wednesday morning. We will have the complete forecast for all of East Alabama next.
For over 60 years, Oxford Lumber has been servicing our area, and our customer service has always been our main focus. Our customer service is what sets us apart from anyone else. From the moment you enter, our highly trained staff will treat you like family.
To enthusiastically provide total customer satisfaction within a positive and self-fulfilling employee relations environment. Visit us at any of our 4 locations or at oxfordlumber.com.
Clouds today across East Alabama. We expected some sunshine at some point in the day, but the clouds is hanging tough, and we did not get sunshine today. That held temperatures down into the 70s, still above average for this time of year. 76 for the high after a morning low this morning, very warm at 59 degrees. Record high temperature 87. That was back 50 years ago, just 2 days before the super outbreak of tornadoes back in 1974. The record low 27. Sun rising tomorrow morning at 6:29 and our sun setting tonight at 7:04. Weather on your street on a Monday night, going to take you out to Turnberry Way in Choccolocca. That's right there by Pine Hill Golf Course. Pretty pleasant evening tonight. Mostly cloudy, very warm. The low tonight only 64. That means we're going to be in the 70s for most of the nighttime hours tonight out in Choccolocca and all across East Alabama. Tomorrow, the daytime hours are going to be fine. We'll have near record warmth again tomorrow. Cadell Circle over in Hokes Bluff in Etowah County, right on the Coosa River. We're going to be at about 84 degrees tomorrow. We think the rain's going to hold off until very late in the day. The severe weather threat that we will detail for you later on, that is coming up tomorrow night. After the severe weather threat, as we look at the rest of the work week ahead, sunny conditions Wednesday all the way into the weekend, but it's going to be much cooler. Butler Street in Oxford, right there by the railroad tracks, it's going to be in the 60s for the rest of the week. So temperatures are going to be below normal and way below what we've had for the last several days here in Calhoun, Cleburne, and Etowah counties. 7-day forecast. Let's take a look at it. A 20% chance of rain tomorrow. That's late in the day. Don't let that fool you, though, because tomorrow night we're looking at a 100% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Some of those could be strong to severe. That should be out of here by Wednesday morning. Temperatures about 20 degrees colder on Wednesday. Then we stay in the 60s on Thursday and Friday. It looks like it's going to be Saturday before we're back in the 70s again. We'll be back at 70 degrees for the high on Saturday, 75 on Sunday and Monday. Some cool mornings coming up again. Maybe another frost advisory headed our way. That's certainly on the table for both Friday and Saturday mornings across East Alabama. Now, we've mentioned the severe weather threat, so let's take a look at what we're talking about. This has just changed this afternoon. This is a rapidly developing situation as far as the severe weather threat. You know, we were just 24 hours ago, the slight risk really down into central Alabama. That slight risk now all the way down to the Gulf Coast, and enhanced risk now that really covers us here in East Alabama, covers all of Etowah County, part of Calhoun County with this enhanced risk. Up in Ohio and Indiana, there's a moderate risk of severe weather. And looking at the latest computer model data, this is a threat that is increasing. We certainly expect in the next 24 hours that this enhanced risk is going to be pulled even further south, and that's going to encompass everyone here in East Alabama. This is shaping up to be a significant severe weather threat coming up probably after 6 p.m. on Tuesday night and lasting into the overnight hours. What are we talking about severe weather? Certainly thunder, lightning, heavy rainfall, the possibility of strong damaging thunderstorm winds, some large hail possible, and yes, the possibility of tornadoes is increasing as well across East Alabama for tomorrow night. We'll have a complete updated look at the forecast for all of East Alabama coming up tomorrow evening here on EAN Local News. I'll be back here tomorrow morning as we'll update the forecast and kind of break down your Tuesday, the calm before the storms arrive here in East Alabama. We'll have that for you early tomorrow morning right here on EAN Local News. It is springtime. County championships are in play in Calhoun County. That means the Calhoun County Golf Tournament is underway. And Namath Pitts has all the details next in sports. Namath.
Thanks, John. The Calhoun County Golf Tournament Day 1 started today at Pine Hill Country Club. Things were in full action. You see Dylan Brown getting the action started for the Weaver Bearcats. After Day 1, as expected, White Plains boys are towards the top when it comes to the boys' action. For the girls, obviously both things are led by White Plains and Alexandria. Alexandria led by Nevaeh Foster, led by Avery Prickett. For White Plains, led by one of the top individualists in the tournament, which is Isabel Rogers. On the boys' side, Sawyer Edwards is the early favorite to win the boys' individual title. Sawyer is one of the top golfers in the state, especially in Class 4A. So again, you see the action right here. This is Hunter Heiss from Weaver, teeing off for the Bearcats on hole number 1. It was an 8 a.m. shotgun start. The rain was not a factor. It held off, so it was really a beautiful day on the course. A couple different media partners were out there getting the action. Again, there's 8 teams that really compete, 6 that have full squads. Only I got 1 or 2 that are just maybe 1 person, 2 people sprinkled in. But obviously, the current county tournament in history has been White Plains and Alexandria. Those were at the top today. Again, this was County Day 1. Tomorrow will be County Day 2, will be where the champions are crowned. But right now, White Plains boys sitting atop, Alexandria girls and White Plains girls fighting for that championship. But you also have the Weaver Bearcats there, the Pleasant Valley Raiders, the Piedmont Bulldogs, Oxford Yellow Jackets, Jacksonville Golden Eagles, and you'll find 1, maybe 2 Donahoe golfers mixed in. But those other 7 teams have full teams. So we'll have more on the Calhoun County Golf Tournament tomorrow. The Calhoun County Baseball Tournament took place last month, but there is action for tonight. So let's go ahead and take a look at the action for tonight. Let's start with the Donahoe Falcons. They're on the road tonight. They already played Spring Garden at home earlier this year in a doubleheader. They will now return the favor as Donahoe will travel to Spring Garden tonight. This is a doubleheader, so they will play 2 games. This is Class 1A versus 1A, but it is non-area play. Donahoe is actually 2A in baseball due to competitive balance. They're both 1A programs, but Donahoe's 2A in baseball, so it's 2A versus 1A non-area play. Also tonight, Weaver Bearcats, Coach Harper's team is at home tonight. They already went to Ragland earlier this year and got a win, so there's a rematch tonight at Weaver as the Ragland Purple Devils will come to Calhoun County to go head-to-head with Weaver. Also tonight, the Ranburne Bulldogs are on the road. That is not Vanderbilt. No, that is Vincent. That is the Jackets out of Pell City. And that is where Ranburne is headed tonight. This is a long trip, and it's an area game. You can only imagine Pell City to almost Tallapoosa. That's the distance that Ranburne will be traveling tonight to head to Vincent. Again, this is area play in Class 2A. The Calhoun County softball tournament started earlier today. Let's go ahead and take a look at the matchups for the top 4 seeds. So let's start with White Plains. Coach Muncher's team is playing tonight. They are playing either Coach Ashley and the Jacksonville Golden Eagles or the Anniston Bulldogs. So Coach Muncher's team, the number 2 seed in the Calhoun County tournament, they get their action started against the winner of Jacksonville and Anniston. By the way, these first round games are wrapping up as we speak, and that is why it's one or the other. For Coach Hess and the Alexandria Valley Cubs, who are the number 1 seed, they await the winner of Coach Fulmer and the Weaver Bearcats versus Coach Vinson and the Welborn Panthers. Weaver and Welborn are in the same area. Weaver won this game by a big margin when they met in area play. We'll see if there will be the same result tonight. Either way, Coach Hess's team awaits the winner. The Piedmont Bulldogs are the number 3 seed. Coach Rachel Smith's team awaits the winner of Coach Bryant and the Pleasant Valley Raiders as they go head-to-head with Sachs, the Wildcats. So again, Coach Rachel Smith's team awaits the winner of Pleasant Valley and Sachs. And the other 4th seed is the Oxford Yellow Jackets. Coach McKibben's team awaits the winner of 5 seed Ohatchee, and Ohatchee goes head-to-head with the Faith Christian Lions. So I would expect to see Oxford and Ohatchee, although Faith Christian could be a wild card. You have the Calhoun County softball tournament this week, you have the Calhoun County golf tournament this week, and you have the Calhoun County soccer tournament this week. Let's take a look at the games that are taking place tonight at Choccolocco Park. Let's start with the boys' action. The Jacksonville Golden Eagles boys will be going head-to-head against the Faith Christian Lions. Also tonight for the boys' county soccer tournament, the Donahoe Falcons will be going head-to-head against Coach Stott and the Weaver Bearcats. Weaver is the 7 seed. Donahoe is the 2 seed. Also tonight, the White Plains Wildcats, who are one of the top 3 seeds, they will be going head-to-head against the Sachs Wildcats. The Sachs Wildcats are the last seed for the boys, so those are the boys' county soccer tournament matchups for tonight. On the girls' side, you have Oxford Yellow Jackets. They are going head-to-head against Coach Lewis and the Weaver Bearcats. Also tonight for the girls' action, the Jacksonville Golden Eagles and White Plains Wildcats, who are in the same area. They will be going head-to-head tonight in the first round of the county soccer tournament. And then the final matchup for tonight features the Sachs Wildcats, who are the 2 seed. So by the way, the number 1 seed on the boys and girls, both sides got a bye. So for the girls, the Donahoe Falcons are the 1 seed. They got a bye in the first round. And Sachs is the 2 seed. And they're going head-to-head against the Faith Christian Lions. All right, that's all the county action for today. And that's it for EA and local sports. Let's go back over to Mike and Katie.
Thank you for that update, Namath, and thank you for watching us today.
You can find us here online every weekday on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, or our website. You just go to the platform of your choice, and you can watch our news, sports, and weather content whenever it's convenient for you.
We'll see you back here Tuesday for your news on your schedule.